So at this point, what we'd like to do is actually hear from customers. And so to the special customers comment that Deb made early on, I'm just going to walk around so we can hear, actual stories of how marketing automation is helping really, leverage investments in Salesforce to the fullest extent possible. All right. So where am I headed?
So to Tracy.
Okay. Hi, Tracy.
Hi, I'm Tracy Milligan. I'm with Lenovo, and kind of to set the stage, our group focuses on our large enterprise business. So we're a marketing team that actually sits within the sales organization, and talked a lot about alignment today, and that has been key. We've been Eloqua customers for over 2 years now, and really a lot of what I've been working on is I sit in the intersection of Eloqua and Salesforce. So all the lead management, all that funnel, closed loop reporting, that's my world. And also a big project we didn't really touch on it today has been a lot of the sales tools. So when we talk about visibility for the sales reps, Eloqua has a lot of great sales tools we're implementing as well. So that's kind of been our journey. There is definitely a lot you need to do if you haven't started this and you aren't working with the sales team. That alignment is very key. So can't preface that or kind of harp on that enough.
And Tracy might be being a little modest. Eloqua has what we call our Marquee Awards. It's kind of like the Oscars for our customers. And it's all based on empirical results and things that customers have done. So there's an award called the Marketing Center of Excellence, which is one of the kind of Mac Daddy Awards. And Lenovo was a recipient of that. And they actually started with kind of from the ground up with a 13-step marketing program. And was it initially a 12-step program, Tracy, or did they just decide to not make it a 12-step?
Yes, we had to get we have lots of segments, lots of customers, lots of personas, so we had to get very prescriptive about how we developed our campaigns, how we executed those campaigns, how we measured those campaigns, and we're still changing. I mean, it's constantly evolving. The more you learn, the more you tweak.
Yeah, one of my favorite stats out of that kind of 13-step process was they decreased the volume of leads by 75%. And I know a lot of you are probably thinking, well, if that's success, what does failure look like, right? But the problem with these guys is if you can think of a more competitive, lower margin market than laptops and PCs, I'd like to hear it, right? So their question was not, do we have enough leads? Do we have enough people poking their nose in the door? But which are the ones we actually want to concentrate and send to sales? So they ended up vastly decreasing the tire kicker, no chance type of leads, and increased what, if you're familiar with Serious Decisions, they have kind of a rating system in the marketing funnel. There's something called an MQL, a marketing qualified lead, someone who we think is actually in the market for our product or service. They increased that, they basically doubled that. So that was a really impressive metric that I took away from that.
Yeah, it's been quite a journey, and it's exciting to actually hear and talk more, especially the Salesforce capabilities. I live and breathe that, and I really appreciate how well Eloqua does integrate with the Salesforce for those tools, because that's made me look like a big hero lately. So,
Thanks, Tracy. Where to next?
Up front here, Bill Haskett with Where.
Bill?
Thanks. I think I could take one of two tacks. I could talk about implementations we've done for our customers and how they benefited from integration of Silverpop and Salesforce. Or I think I'd rather just talk about, as an organization, how we have used it. We were kind of the typical cobbler's children without any shoes. And we had Salesforce integration, and I've got 14 people that work in Silverpop every day, and I'm helping other people get great results from Salesforce and Silverpop. And so we decided, let's treat us like we would treat our best customer. So we put together a whole plan. We have about 3 different products. We build websites. We have a digital catalog product, e-commerce website primarily, and we also do marketing automation for a client base as well as implementations working with Silverpop. So we have these different types of potential customers, and we needed to message them differently depending on what their interests were. And since we also build websites, we have the ability to very easily integrate the website with the marketing automation and with Salesforce, so that regardless of where the behavior takes place, whether it's in the interaction with the website, whether it's interaction with a Facebook page, or interaction with an email, we're able to take that data and have it be completely transparent to everything. Then, using the Silverpop tools, we put in place specific nurture campaigns that take into account all those behaviors. So if you come to the website interested in marketing automation, then your experience on the website, your experience with the emails, and eventually your interaction with our salespeople will reflect all of that. So we have about 10 specific marketing tracks that we put people through. And those can be changed in Salesforce. The sales rep can go in and look, see what's been going on. They can change the priority of that. The customer can change the priority. They can say, well, I've heard about this, now I'd like to hear about this. And then it moves through. And all of this is all in real time, so that when the sales rep goes in, they clearly understand when I am going to make a call, and the lead scoring system, of course, tells them when they think, according to the lead score, it's time to call. They can review all of this, and now they're making not a cold call at all, but a very, very warm call where they can relate all the behaviors and have a much more productive environment. So we've even had, because we do marketing automation, and we put people in these funnels, we've actually had people call us up and say, you know those emails you send, can you do that for me? So that's sort of the proof of the pudding. So that's how we use it.
Thanks, Bill. Where to next?
Jody Gallant from Campstar.
Thanks. I'm horrible with a walking mic, so I'll try to plaster my hand with it. The integration with Pardot for our company has been, and Salesforce has been very seamless. And I think that's the biggest kicker. We're at the point, and I'll try to keep this really simple because we've done a lot with this, but we're at the point where we actually rely more on the marketing automation system than we do on Salesforce. Salesforce is grabbing in-level data, but it doesn't give me a lot of prediction piece on it, and it doesn't give me a lot of touch points. So, how did we integrate? Well, when we first started out, the first thing that we did as part of that process, we did an entire business process remapping of how we were going to integrate our marketing automation system with our actual Salesforce processes. And that has paid huge dividends for many years. Then we are currently in the middle of an entire website redesign project, which is eating my lunch. So if any of y'all have any tips, I'll take some. But it's amazing what you can do inside of a website to do this dynamic content to drive these people into vectors that you want them to be in. And then the lead scoring that Tracy had touched on, from Eloquent, the whole getting that MQL. The third big thing that we've done with it, I actually was able to do at the beginning of this year, and that was we totally revamped our entire executive analytics. Everything that's on the revenue generation side, we redid it, and it's based on reports out of Pardot now. And the reason for that is because it's connecting front-end touch data all the way through to the end funnel piece. So we're not just integrated, we're completely reliant on the system. And so I think that's been our big gain from having marketing automation and Salesforce.
Thanks. Teresa with TUA Tech.
Hi, we, TOA Technologies, just to give you a brief overview because it's critical to why we chose HubSpot. We're a mobile workforce management software, SaaS-based company. originally founded to solve the cable guy problem. Everybody here has had that pain. We'll give you a 4-hour window and then not meet it and be late and not show up. So TOA has been very successful. We've been exploding in that market. But outside of that, it's not just the cable guy that's late and misses those windows. It's the furniture guys. It's the HVAC guys. Certainly no offense. But it's any mobile workforce management company that's out there that certainly needs our system and needs a solution to help meet service windows. So at TOA, like I said, we're absolutely exploding, 200 to 400 people in the last year, employees, and we needed someone to help us grow. As I'm sure you can imagine, those employees, everybody wears tons of hats. We have very little people and have a ton of work to do, especially in that marketing space, especially in expanding our brand. To Adam's point, not necessarily, we have to get the name out there. Dreamforce was kind of a coming out party for us, big, for any of you who were there, big tie-dye band, lots of hippies running around, that was us. So very, very important for us to build a brand, and HubSpot has been certainly critical in helping us do that. And not just to help us build that brand, but a company that we can foresee and has already started helping us grow and nurture the leads that we do have and make sure that the right leads coming in so that the sales reps have good, warm leads that they can work on.
Thank you.
At HubSpot, we actually have a conference room named after Jerry Garcia. Our CEO is a big deadhead, so the whole hippie thing is a kind of good alignment for us.
Thanks so much. We're going back up to the table here.
So whether it's accelerator programs, nurture programs, abandonment, onboarding, at-risk programs, I've chosen Marketo because I can do all those things, but also I'm not the smartest, right? And I have found Marketo to be really easy to execute a strategy that I have, share results quickly, and be able to report on it quickly and effectively. Why I like it even more is because of sales visibility. I think it forces conversation. It forces accountability at the marketing level that are sometimes a really big challenge to have. Marketers don't necessarily like it, but it puts it in front of the entire organization. What am I doing? Is it effective? And is it really implementing and increasing incremental revenue? And I think that the reason why I've implemented Marketo 4 times is I've been able to do it really quickly. And I've been able to have impact really quickly and quick wins, and I like quick wins. And so whatever solution you're choosing, the one big thing I would consistently say is you have to have a plan. And I know I keep saying it's not a silver bullet, but it really isn't. And I've seen tons of organizations adopt a really expensive tool and not know how to use it and not know where to begin, and they end up spending an increasingly amount of money for implementation, for building programs that you need to be able to be agile, throw something away if it's not working. So I think strategy, tactical guidance are really important before you go and purchase a pretty expensive product. Excuse me.
Great. Thanks.